Today we are going to discuss about surds. What are surds? Before we learn surds, you may recall the exponents. Okay. Now today's topic is surds. What is surds? You may observe on the screen. If n is a positive integer greater than 1 and a is a positive rational number but not nth root of but not nth power of any rational number, then nth root a is called a surd in nth order. In general, we say the positive nth root a is called a surd or a radical. Here a is called radicand, nth root is called radical sign, and n is called degree of the radical. Some examples are given there. Okay. Now, before we understanding this, what are exponents? Already you know it. 2 into 2 into 2 is there. Simply we can write this one in short form by 2 cube. That is equal to 8. If there is 2 into 2, that means we can write here 2 square. The value of 2 square is 4. Here in the second one, you may observe 2 square is equal to 4. Here 2 is called square root of 4. 2 is called square root of 4. Here 2 is called square root of 4. Here in the first one, 2 is called, you may observe the difference between these two. 2 is called, what I am written there, cube root, cube root of 8. You may find the difference between these two statements. Here in the first one, what we multiplied, the equal factor is 2 into 2 into 2. What we get? 8. Here this 2 is called cube root of 8. But in the second example, 2 into 2 gives us 4. Here the 2 is called square root of 4. Okay. You may remember these two statements before we going to learn about surds. What are surds? You may observe in the previous screen the definition of surds. Here n is a positive integer. N is a positive integer which is greater than 1. Already we know it. The greater than 0 is called positive integer. Here we take it n is a positive integer greater than 1 and a is a positive rational number. Positive rational number. N is a greater than 1 and a is a positive rational number but not nth power of any rational number. Nth power of any rational number. Then nth root a or a to the power of 1 by n is called a surd. You may observe that this one again. What is surd? Surd means n is a positive integer. N is a positive. N is a positive integer which is greater than 1. Otherwise, you may write this one. N is greater than 1. That it is, and also it belongs to. That means n is greater than 1 and n is a positive integer which is greater than 1. And a is a nth is greater than 1 and a is a, look there, a is a positive rational number. A is a positive rational number but not nth power of any rational number. You may remember those points. Here a is a positive rational number. Positive rational but not nth power of any rational number. But not nth power. You make up these 2 points in your mind, then you can understand easily. The third, n is a positive integer greater than 1 and a is a positive rational number but not the nth power of any rational number. Then we can say what is in the form of nth root a, but which is in the form of nth root a or a to the power of 1 by n. Nth root a or a to the power of 1 by n is called, it is called surd. It is called surd. You may keep in mind what is surd, where n greater than 1 and a positive integer and a is a positive rational number but not nth power of any rational number which is in the form of nth root a or a to the power of 1 by n, then that form is called surd. For example, you may take square root of 5. Here you observe square root, this is n. Here 2 is n. It is a positive integer which is greater than 1. And here 5 is a. 5 is, this is a and this is n. Here n is a greater than 1 and it's a positive integer. Here this 5 is a. Now the square root of 5 is called a surd. Why it is surd? It's actually the second condition or not, you may observe it. A is a positive rational as 5 is a positive rational but not nth power. But not nth power. You may here the 5 is not a power of any rational number. Why? Because of 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. But what here? 5. 5 is not a nth power of ఎనీ రేషనల్ నెంబర్. ఏ రేషనల్ నెంబర్కి కూడా ఈ 5 అనేది nth పవర్ కాదు. అంటే ఇది స్క్వేర్ రూట్ కాదు, క్యూబ్ రూట్ కాదు, fourth root కాదు, fifth root కాదు, sixth root కాదు. Hence, square root of 5 is called a surd. You may take one more example. If you take cube root 8, here you may observe these two conditions. N is greater than 1, N belongs to Z. Here 3 is a positive integer which is greater than 1, and here 8 is a positive rational number, but is it nth power of any rational or not? You may check this. You may check this. Here 8 is written as 2 into 2 into 2. 2 into 2 into 2. That means 8 is 2 cube. 8 is 2 cube. That means 8 is third power of 2. Here 8 is third power of 2. But what is our condition here? But not nth power. But not nth power. But here the 8 is a third power of 2. So it does not satisfy the second condition. Hence, the value of cube root 8 is, look there, cube root 8 is 2 into 2 into 2. When there are three equal factors under the square root symbol, cube root symbol, you take 1. Here what we get? 2. 2 is a rational number. But here what is our condition? Surd. Surd means, as per the definition, 3 is a greater than 1 and it's a positive integer, and the 8 is not a power of any rational. 8 అనేది దేనికి ఒక పవర్ అయి ఉండకూడదు. అంటే అది స్క్వేర్ పవర్ కానీ, 3 పవర్ క్యూబ్ పవర్ కానీ, లేదా 4th పవర్ కానీ, 5th పవర్ కానీ అయి ఉండకూడదు. బట్ హియర్ యూ మే అబ్జర్వ్ 8 ఈజ్ క్యూబ్ పవర్ ఆఫ్ 2. So it is not a surd. It is not a surd. Cube root 8 is not a surd because of 8 is third power of 2. You may take one more example here. 5th root of 17. Here 5 is a positive integer which is greater than 1. 17 is not a power of any rational number. 17 అనేది ఏ పవర్కి వాల్యూ కాదు. 17 అనేది ఏ పవర్కి కూడా వాల్యూ కాదు ఫర్ ఎనీ రేషనల్ నెంబర్. సో 5th root of 17 is called as surd. Okay. Now we move back one step. Look the definition here, and the examples are also given there. Root 2, root 3, cube root 9, etc. These all are called surds. Why 2 is not a power of any rational number, and 3 is also here, it's not a power of any rational number, and 9 is also not a power of, here cube root 9. You may think 9 means 3 square, so it is a power of 3. But what is the power here? Nth power. Nth power means third power. That means here you look there for this one, cube root 9. This may be possible to write like this, 3 into 3. But what is the power here? Nth power means here the power is 3. So the 9 is not a third power. It is a power of 2, not a third power. Hence, cube root 9 is a surd. Is a surd. And you may remember the surds may be expressed in two forms. surds may be expressed in two forms. Those are, for example, here I written, you look there, fifth root 3. It may be expressed one form. This is called radical form. This is called radical form of the surds. The surds are expressed in two forms. Here one example is given there, 5 root 3. That is radical form. This may be written like this. Here the base is 3 and the power is written as 1 by 5. This is called exponential form. That means, as per the example, you may look there in the box, forms of surds, exponential form a to the power of 1 by n, and the radical form is n root a. That means n root a or a to the power of 1 by n. That means here base is a and the exponent is in the p by q form. As these two forms are called forms of surds. Here one more point you may remember, that is there are some names in this one. Here nth root a, the symbol here, the a is called radicand. A is called radicand, and nth root is symbol is called radical sign. This is called as radical sign or radical symbol, whichever you like. A is called radicand, nth root symbol is called radical sign, and n is called, here what we written you may observe, n is called degree of the radical. Here n is called degree of the radical. Radical means here you may keep in mind it is 3 points. It is important to you for in bits you may got in the examination section. Now we move to the do this small exercise. Write the following surds in exponential form. Here root 2, cube root 9, fifth root 20, 17th root 19. Those type are given. That means these type of forms are called as radical forms. That means here in the first question, the given forms are radical forms. You may convert these forms into exponential forms. That is our task. So here root 2 may be written as in the exponential form 2 to the power of 1 by 2. That means the exponents may be in the form of p by q. In the second one, cube root 9 is the given. This is the radical form. You may be written this one like this. 9 is base and the power is 1 by 3. So this is called exponential form. Next, the third one is fifth root 20. This may be written as in the form of 20 to the power of 1 by 5. You may do this your own in the home in your notebook. Now you move to the second question. Here also there are 4 questions. Write the surds in radical form. Given surds ni మనం radical form లో రాయాలంట. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఈ surds దేంట్లో ఉన్నాయి, ఎక్స్పోనెన్షియల్ ఫామ్ లో ఉన్నాయి. ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ ఏమో రాడికల్ ఫామ్ లో ఇచ్చి ఎక్స్పోనెన్షియల్ ఫామ్ లో రాయమన్నాడు. సెకండ్ క్వశ్చన్ ఏమో ఎక్స్పోనెన్షియల్ ఫామ్ లో ఇచ్చి రాడికల్ ఫామ్ లో రాయమన్నాడు. Now how do you write these? 5 to the power of 1 by 7. This may be written as, you may observe what is the denominator of the exponent. Denominator of the exponent 7. What is the denominator of the exponent is 7. You write that first. That means 7th root of 5. What about second one? 17 to the power of 1 by 6. You may write this one like, what is the denominator here in the exponent? 6. So you write 6th power of 17. What about third one? What is given? 5 to the power of 2 by 5. Here in the exponent, what is the denominator? 5. Hence you may write this one like this. 5th root of 5 square. Otherwise you may write this one. 5th root of 5 square means 5 into 5, that is 25. Okay, this is the way to express or to convert the given exponential forms into radical forms and radical forms into exponential forms. You may do the fourth one in the second question and fourth one in the first question at your home. Okay, thank you. That is the end of this today's lesson.